Hi folks, my name is Bernie Fay, and today we are going to learn how to build this Celtic toy chest. My website is carvingceltic.com, and we're going to get some oak planks, glue them up, and have at it. So a lot of good, useful information on it, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks. Hey folks, Bernie Fay back with you here, and what I always recommend doing on any woodworking project is to get a good idea on a sketch of what you want to do. And as you can see here, I'll zoom in. This is a sketch that I went over with the client, okay, and it's going to have Celtic knotwork in the center, okay, as you can see here. The client originally wanted it straight across, and I suggested we break it up a little bit right there. Okay, with the shamrock, all right, and of course the lid is on the top, and we're just going to use some crown molding for the bottom. Okay. Our next thing then, after that, is we want to get our design onto the wood, and how we do that is we blow up our Celtic knotwork that we're going to use. Okay, we'll put carbon paper underneath it. We tape it square, and we'll go over that in a little bit here, and we're going to trace it with the carbon paper underneath it to get the image onto the red oak. Now this that just fell is a rotozip tool, or a laminate trimmer. It's a great little tool, high speed. Okay, like a dentist office. And what I wanted to show you about this is it's a wonderful tool because it has back here a place you can see it's opened up, okay, and it's adjustable for depths. We have our little laminate trimmer. This one actually is made by Tool Shop. It's a nice little tool. Okay, I said Rotozip earlier. Rotozip makes decent tools also. And I just happen to have Tool Shop. So we're going to take our laminate trimmer. Okay, now I'm going to keep this back, you know, the opening towards myself, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in between all of the lines on the knotwork, okay, that I want to relieve. All right. Okay, folks, as you can see, I have, light off of this, pocketed it. Okay, I can get in a little closer if we can. You can see I pocketed all the areas in here. Okay, there are spots that I could not do. I'm going to do with the 1/8 inch bit later. Okay, let's have it at the outsides. Okay, and then when we carve, we're going to carve two and have a nice finished carving effect. All right, folks, well, we're getting closer. I got it roughed out, all my pockets, and the shamrock is roughed out here, as you can see. I'll bring this down here for a second. For the stops, okay, when you're carving down into something, you create a stop, and I'm going to show you that in a second. Okay, folks. As you can see, I'm making these stops here. See that little dent there and there? Okay, this is going to go underneath this piece and rise up again here. Okay, folks. We are finishing up the carving now, or I'm finishing up the carving. You're joining me. As you can see, here's our stops that we made with the little rotozip tool. Okay, and we are just carving down two. Okay. Very good. So, what I want to talk about next is sanding. Okay, and I have made a wonderful little thing here out of the little Porter cable, and it gets into all the little nooks. It gets into all the little nooks and crannies. Okay, let me clean this out. Very good for shaping. Very good for shaping also. Okay, rounding off the edges. I should clean this up a little bit, but you get the idea. It's starting to show some really nice form. Okay, and this is day 2. Probably got about 8 hours into it yesterday, and it's coming along. So just remember about your stops, okay, here, and just go along, and then we're going to go over a little bit more sanding later, okay? So I'll see you in a little bit. Hang in there. The stain came out pretty good. Just a matter of buffing, making sure you go from, say, 80 or 100 grit sandpaper to all the way up to 220, 300 grit, which is lighter. The numbers are reversed in sandpaper. The lower the grit, the coarser the sandpaper. There's the name, Kyle. Just took the laminate trimmer and went on the outside of the lines, and I'll clean it up with the chisels. All right, and then over here on the other side, I just have 3 drifting shamrocks. I like to do this because it really knocks out any loose pieces. Okay. Looks good, nice, and just a nice sheen on it, folks. Okay, I'll give you a close up here. There's, let's see, there's Kyle, okay, and the shamrocks, again, I just went around them, I sketched them on there, okay, and went around with the laminate trimmer with an 1/8 inch bit, just about an 1/8 inch deep, and then I went around with a carving chisel and reliefed the wood around it. Well, folks, thank you very much for joining me. I hope you got something out of this. Don't forget to visit my website, carvingceltic.com. Okay, I have instructions and little carving kits and stuff that you could get from there. And I hope you enjoyed this. And I hope this young man enjoys his new gift from his grandma. Bye now. carvingceltic.com.